God is about to do a miracle in your life, but first you must believe it is already done. You see, the miracle you are waiting for is not somewhere far away, in some distant future, but right here, right now, within your own consciousness. The moment you shift your awareness and realize that you are already the recipient of the miracle, you open the door for it to unfold. The key to experiencing this miracle lies in your belief. Not a belief in some external force working on your behalf, but a belief in the power of your own mind. The power to shape your reality is yours, given freely by God. It is within your thoughts, your imagination, your ability to see what others may not see. What you imagine is what you bring into existence. The moment you see yourself living the miracle, you have already invited it into your life. Everything begins with a vision. Close your eyes and feel the presence of what you desire as if it has already taken place. Sense the joy, the gratitude, the fulfillment of that miracle in every cell of your being. Your emotions are your creative tools. What you feel is what you are calling into existence. Do not wait for the miracle to show up before you begin to feel it. Feel it now, in advance, and watch as the world begins to shift to match that inner state of being. It is not about waiting for some magical event to occur from the outside, for God is not distant, nor is He separate from you. God is within you, and He is your very own consciousness. The power that created the universe, that moves mountains and parts seas, resides in you. The moment you recognize this, you realize that there is no limit to what can happen in your life. You are not just waiting for a miracle, you are the miracle. The miracle is already within you, awaiting your recognition. What you are about to experience is not a random act of chance or fate. It is a direct response to the thoughts and feelings you have been nurturing within yourself. Every moment you have spent longing, desiring, and dreaming has been setting the stage for this moment. You are being prepared to receive the manifestation of all that you have believed to be true about your life. There is no delay, there is no time between your vision and its fulfillment, except in your own mind. You must align yourself with the feeling of already having it. If you continue to look outside yourself, searching for signs of the miracle, you will remain in a state of waiting. But when you look within, when you affirm that the miracle is already in motion, you will begin to see the evidence in your outer world. It may not come in the exact way you expect, but it will come, and it will come in a way that shows you that God has heard your every prayer, seen every tear, and knows the deepest desires of your heart. The miracle is already done in the unseen. It is unfolding as we speak. Your job now is to walk with confidence and faith, knowing that what you desire is not just possible, but inevitable. It is already manifesting in ways you cannot yet perceive, but trust that it is. Let go of doubt, for doubt will only delay what is already on its way. You must walk by faith, not by sight. As you step forward into this miracle, do not be surprised by its grandeur, its timing, or its shape. It may not look like what you expected, but it will be more than you ever dreamed. Remember that God's timing is perfect, and His plan for you is more magnificent than you can possibly imagine. When you open your heart and mind to receive, you will see that this miracle has been waiting for the perfect moment to unfold. And that moment is now. The truth is, the miracle you have been waiting for is not a far-off dream, but a reality that is already here. All that is required of you is to accept it, to trust in the process, and to allow it to manifest through the power of your belief. Be ready to witness the unfolding of something extraordinary, something that will change the course of your life in ways you never thought possible. For instance, God is about to do a miracle in your life. Be ready to receive it with open arms, knowing that it is already yours. The miracle is not coming tomorrow. It is happening right now, in the very moment you choose to believe. You may find yourself standing at the edge of a dream, questioning how it could possibly come to fruition. But remember, the essence of creation lies in belief. What you believe in and what you feel deeply in your heart is what you will experience. God does not wait for you to be perfect, to be without doubt, or to have everything figured out before He moves in your life. What He requires of you is faith, the belief that He can and will make the impossible possible through you. Think about how your life would change if you believed that the miracle is already in motion. What if you stopped waiting for external circumstances to align perfectly and instead trusted that everything you need to see your desires unfold has already been given to you in the unseen realm? Your miracle is not something you have to chase or search for. It is simply something you must align with. When you align your thoughts and emotions with the certainty of your miracle, the universe begins to shift in your favor. Do not allow fear to cloud your vision. Fear tells you that the miracle is not coming, that you are not worthy of it, or that it is too late for you. But fear is a lie. Fear is the voice of doubt, and doubt is the only thing that can prevent your miracle from reaching you. Understand that fear is not a reflection of God's will for you. God's will for you is abundance, peace, and transformation. His will for you is a life filled with miracles. The only thing standing in your way is the thought that it cannot be so. The moment you release that thought, the floodgates open and the miracle is free to flow into your life. Imagine that you are walking down a path, and ahead of you there is a magnificent door. You stand before this door, knowing that it leads to the fulfillment of your deepest desires. But in order to open the door, you must first have the key. The key is not something that can be found outside of you. It is within you, and it is the key of belief. When you believe that this door is already open, when you believe that what you desire is already yours, the door swings open effortlessly. But if you stand there, doubting the door's existence, questioning whether it will ever open for you, you will remain stuck at the threshold. It is only when you step forward with the certainty that the door is open to you that it reveals itself. This is how you must approach your life, knowing that the miracle is not far away, not a someday event, but a present reality waiting for you to recognize it. You have the power to call forth the miracle by simply aligning yourself with the belief that it is already yours. When you stop seeing yourself as lacking, when you stop seeing your circumstances as obstacles, you will begin to see that everything you need has already been provided. You are not waiting for the miracle to happen to you. You are calling it into being by the power of your thoughts, your emotions, and your unwavering faith. There is no distance between you and your desires, no gap between what you want and what you can have. The only gap that exists is the one you create through doubt and fear. When you let go of the limiting beliefs that have kept you from your miracle, you will see how effortlessly everything begins to align. Things that once seemed impossible will suddenly unfold with ease. Opportunities that were once out of reach will now be in your grasp. Relationships that seemed broken will begin to heal. Health that was once elusive will be restored. The miracle you are waiting for is already on its way, and it is only a matter of time before it manifests in your life. This is the power of belief, the ability to create your reality by seeing it first in your mind's eye. When you believe that you are worthy of the miracle, when you believe that it is already done, you will begin to witness the unfolding of everything you've dreamed of. The miracle you seek is not outside of you, it is within you. And it begins with the thought that you are deserving, that you are ready, and that the time is now. Understand that the moment you align yourself with this truth, everything around you begins to shift. The universe responds to your inner state of being. Your thoughts are magnetic, and they pull in the experiences, circumstances, and people that match your vibration. If you continue to think that the miracle is out of reach, that it is too far away or too difficult to attain, you will continue to experience that reality. But the moment you shift your thoughts, the moment you begin to see the miracle is already done, the universe has no choice but to respond. It is as if the world is a mirror reflecting back to you the image you hold in your mind. If you look into the mirror and see only lack, only delay, only struggle, that is what will be reflected back to you. But if you look into the mirror and see the miracle already manifesting, already unfolding in your life, That is what the universe will reflect. Your belief is the catalyst that activates the divine law of attraction. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are stepping into the fullness of your desires by simply seeing them as already true. There are times when life may feel uncertain, when the circumstances may not align with what you are expecting. But remember, the external world is not the true reality. The true reality is the one you create within. The moment you decide that the miracle is already yours, the external world must follow suit. Everything that seems impossible will fall into place. The impossible will become possible, and you will marvel at the way things begin to unfold. This is why faith is so powerful. Faith is the knowing, the deep inner knowing, that what you desire is already yours, even before it appears in the physical world. Faith is not about waiting for evidence. It is about believing without seeing, trusting that everything is already in motion. Faith is the invisible force that activates the power of God within you. And once that faith is in place, the miracle cannot help but appear. You may wonder, how can this miracle come to me when I don't see any evidence of it yet? The answer is simple, because it already exists in the unseen. Everything you desire is already complete in the spiritual realm, and all that is required of you is to align your mind with the truth of its existence. Once you do that, you will begin to see it manifest in your physical world. God has already heard your prayers, seen your struggles, and felt your desires. He knows the deepest longings of your heart, and He is moving on your behalf, even when you cannot see it. You are not alone in this process. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and every moment of your life has led you to this very point. Now is the time to step forward in faith, knowing that the miracle you seek is not just possible, it is inevitable. So, be ready. Be ready to receive what has already been given. Be ready to see the shift in your life, to witness the miracles that are unfolding right before your eyes. As you embrace the truth of your power, as you align with the vision of your desired reality, the universe will respond in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust in the process, trust in your ability to create, and trust that the miracle is already on its way. You are on the precipice of something extraordinary. Your miracle is not coming tomorrow, it is not coming next week, it is here now, in this very moment, and all you have to do is believe. Believe that it is already done, believe that it is already yours, and be ready to experience the miraculous. The time for your miracle is now. As you stand here today, the universe is conspiring in your favor. You may not see it yet, but everything is aligning. The challenges you have faced, the struggles you have endured, and the dreams you have carried have been preparing you for this moment. God has not forgotten you. Your prayers have been heard, your desires have already been woven into the fabric of the universe. You are not waiting for something to happen, it is already happening. Think of the miracle as if it is already in motion, not as a distant event you hoped for, but as an unfolding reality. The moment you begin to see it in your mind's eye, you activate the power within you to bring it into being. The life you want, the dream you've always had, the breakthrough you've been longing for, it is already within your reach. The miracle is already within you, but it is up to you to believe, to step into the flow of your own power and claim what is rightfully yours. Too often people wait for a sign, for something external to happen before they feel they are ready to receive. They wait for the conditions to be perfect, for the timing to be right, or for a moment of validation. But what you must understand is that the external world is simply a reflection of your inner world. The miracle is not something that happens up there. It is something that begins in your consciousness. What you see in your life is a direct manifestation of what you believe to be true. The world does not need to change for your miracle to appear. It is your beliefs that need to change. The moment you stop seeing yourself as separate from your desire, the moment you stop feeling unworthy or unprepared, your miracle begins to take shape. The desire for that miracle has been placed in your heart by God. It is not by accident that you long for something greater than your current circumstances. That longing is the invitation to step into the fullness of who you are, to become the person you are meant to be. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every feeling you hold is creating your reality. You are the architect of your life. You are not a passive observer waiting for things to change. You are the creator, shaping your experience with every belief you hold. When you believe in your miracle, when you see it already completed in your mind, you activate the divine law that brings it into the material world. Understand this. There is no delay in the universe. The delay exists only in your mind. Time, as we perceive it, is simply an illusion. There is no past, no future, only the eternal present. And in this present moment, your miracle is already done. What you desire is already complete. The only thing that remains is for you to step into the reality of it, to believe in its existence and to accept it as already yours. You may wonder how this is possible, how your situation can change when everything around you seems to say otherwise. But the power is not in the situation itself, it is in how you choose to see it. If you look at your current circumstances and focus only on what is lacking, what is broken, or what is not yet manifested, you are only reinforcing the illusion of separation between you and your miracle. But if you choose to focus on the truth that everything you desire is already within you, you will begin to see the evidence of that truth in your life. When you decide to see yourself as already possessing what you desire, the universe begins to shift to make it so. This shift happens in subtle ways, and sometimes it may not look like what you expect. The miracle may come in a form you never imagined, but it will always be greater than anything you could have envisioned. The universe does not give you what you want. It gives you what you believe you are worthy of receiving. And the more you step into the belief that you are worthy of miracles, the more miracles will unfold in your life. Every moment you spend doubting or fearing is a moment you are delaying the manifestation of your miracle. Doubt keeps you trapped in the belief that the miracle is not possible, that it is too far away or too difficult to achieve. But faith moves mountains. Faith allows you to see the unseen, to believe in what has not yet appeared, to trust that the miracle is already on its way, even when there is no physical evidence of it. The more you walk by faith, the more the miracle will come into focus. Faith is not blind. It is the highest form of seeing. It is seeing the potential, the possibility, and the truth of your own divinity. When you see the miracle with the eyes of faith, you see beyond the limitations of the physical world. You see through the illusion of time and space and know that everything you desire is already part of your reality. Faith opens your eyes to the truth that your miracle is not something that has to come from the outside. It is something that is already present within you. Your miracle is not a random act of chance. It is the natural outcome of your alignment with the divine. It is the fruit of your trust in God's plan for you. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are waiting to receive what is already yours. And when you align your thoughts, your words, and your emotions with the knowing that it is already done, the miracle will unfold effortlessly. When you step into the knowing that your miracle is already complete, you step into the fullness of your power. You stop doubting and start believing in the infinite possibilities that are available to you. You stop waiting for things to happen and start creating the life you desire. You stop asking for permission and start living as though everything you ever dreamed of is already true. This is the moment when you shift from a life of lack and limitation to a life of abundance and possibility. When you stop waiting for something to happen and start living as though it already has, you activate the power of manifestation. And once you activate that power, there is nothing in the universe that can stop your miracle from unfolding. Remember, the universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you believe you can have. The more you believe in your miracle, the more the universe aligns with that belief. Your life begins to reflect the truth that you have already received your desire. You stop struggling and start flowing. You stop striving and start trusting. You stop seeking and start receiving. In this moment, make the decision to believe in the miracle. Make the decision to see it as already done. Let go of the doubt and the fear that has kept you in a state of waiting. Step into the knowing that everything you desire is already yours. Your miracle is already on its way, and it is coming in ways that you cannot yet imagine. You do not need to know how it will happen. You do not need to know when it will happen. All you need to do is believe that it is already happening. The moment you believe that your miracle is already here, you create the space for it to manifest in your life. And when it does, you will look back and see that it was not a matter of luck or chance, but a matter of faith and belief. You are the creator of your reality. You are the one who shapes your world with your thoughts and emotions. When you believe in the miracle, you bring it into being. When you align yourself with the truth that everything you desire is already yours, you set the wheels of the universe into motion. And soon you will see the evidence of that miracle in your life. Be ready. Be ready for the miracles that are about to unfold. Be ready to receive what you have already claimed. Be ready to step into the life you have always dreamed of. The miracle is not coming tomorrow. It is already here. The time to believe is now. The time to receive is now. And your miracle is on its way. You have already taken the first step by recognizing that something greater than you is in motion and that it is always working in your favor. Now, as you wait for your miracle to unfold, know that waiting is not a passive act. It is an active, powerful expression of your faith. There is no need to worry or doubt. Every moment of expectation is a moment that draws your miracle closer. You see, the law of attraction is not about chasing after what you desire. It is about attracting what is already in alignment with your vibration, your thoughts, and your emotions. What you must now understand is that your miracle is not external to you. It is already woven into the fabric of your being. It is a part of you that is waiting to be released, just as a seed is waiting to sprout once the conditions are right. Your thoughts and feelings are the soil in which this seed is planted. If you continue to nourish your mind with the belief that you are deserving of all good things, the miracle will begin to take root and grow. The moment you shift from a mindset of lack to one of abundance, the miracle begins to manifest in your life. When you stop believing that you are waiting for something to happen and start realizing that you are only waiting to fully accept what has already been given to you, you unlock the flow of divine energy. The universe does not operate according to the rules of the physical world. It operates according to the energy you put out into it. Your energy, your beliefs, and your thoughts are what shape your reality. When you align yourself with the truth of who you are, your miracle will come into being naturally. It is essential to understand that the power of manifestation is not a process of forcing or striving. It is about allowing, trusting, and surrendering. When you let go of the need to control the outcome, you free yourself to receive the miracle that is already on its way. The act of surrender does not mean giving up. It means trusting that you are supported by a power greater than yourself, a power that knows exactly how to bring your desires into reality. It is the ultimate act of faith. Now, let me ask you this. How much longer will you keep doubting your own worth? How much longer will you wait to believe that you are worthy of the miracle you desire? The universe does not withhold from you, it gives freely. Your miracle is not dependent on your effort, but on your ability to accept and believe. The moment you believe in your own power, in your divine right to receive, is the moment that everything begins to shift. Your circumstances may not yet reflect the miracle that you expect, but I promise you, the miracle is already in the works. The unseen world is constantly responding to the vibrations you emit. It is not about seeing to believe, it is about believing so that you can see. Your belief is the key to unlocking the door to the life you have dreamed of. No matter how dire your situation may seem, remember that the miracle is already within you. It is waiting for you to recognize it, claim it, and allow it to manifest. There is a beautiful truth here. The miracle is not just something that happens to you, it is something that happens through you. Your miracle is the result of your own conscious creation. You are the artist, the creator of your reality, and your thoughts and feelings are the brushstrokes that bring your masterpiece into existence. When you begin to see yourself as the co-creator of your life, the power shifts entirely. You realize that you are not at the mercy of external forces. You are in control of your experience. As you stand in the fullness of your power, you realize that the miracle is not something to be awaited from afar, it is something to be drawn out from within. You are the very source of the miracle. Your belief in your own potential is what calls the miracle into being. And the more you believe, the faster it comes. Trust in this. The moment you align yourself with the certainty that what you desire is already yours, the moment you stop waiting and start believing, the miracle will flow into your life with ease. You see, the idea of waiting for something to happen is based on the misconception that you are separate from your desires. But you are not separate from your dreams. You are one with them. You are one with the universe. You are one with the divine. The miracle is not something that has to come from somewhere else. It is something that is already within you, waiting for you to realize its presence. When you live in alignment with this truth, you begin to see that the miracle is not just an event that happens at some point in the future. It is a continual unfolding of divine love, grace, and abundance. The miracle is not a single moment of transformation. It is the constant flow of divine energy that is always available to you. As you open yourself to this flow, you will see that the miracle is not a destination, but a journey. Every step you take in faith, every thought you think with belief, brings you closer to the life you have imagined. Now, in order to allow the miracle to unfold in your life, there is one thing you must do. You must release all resistance. Resistance is the force that pushes against the flow of divine energy. It is the force that tells you that you are not worthy or that you are not ready. It is the voice of doubt and fear, and it must be silenced in order for the miracle to come. When you release resistance, you open the door to infinite possibility. You make space for the miracle to enter, and you allow it to unfold without obstruction. The best part about this process is that you do not need to know the how. You do not need to know how the miracle will come to you, when it will come, or what it will look like. The universe knows exactly how to bring your desires into reality. All you need to do is to trust, believe, and receive. The miracle is not something you have to force or control. It is something you simply need to allow. It is also essential to remember that the miracle may not always come in the form you expect. Sometimes what you think is a delay or an obstacle is actually part of the divine plan. What appears to be a setback may be a setup for something greater. The universe is always working behind the scenes to align everything in your favor, even when you cannot see it. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and that the miracle is always on time. If you allow yourself to trust in this divine timing, you will find that the miracle comes to you effortlessly. It will come when you least expect it, but when it does, you will realize that it has been with you all along. The miracle is never far away. It is always within you, always available, always on its way. You are a living testament to the power of creation. When you tap into this power, you begin to see that the life you desire is not outside of you, it is inside of you, waiting to be realized. And when you align with this truth, you are no longer waiting for the miracle to come. You are simply awaiting the moment when the universe catches up with the reality you have already created. So I ask you again, are you ready? Ready to believe, ready to receive, ready to step into the miracle that is already yours? Your life is about to change, but it starts with one simple shift in your consciousness. It starts with believing that you are worthy, that you are capable, and that you are deserving of the miraculous. Once you make that shift, your miracle will begin to unfold. The divine has already heard your call, and your miracle is already on its way. It is time to stop waiting and start believing. The miracle is unfolding right now in the quiet spaces of your thoughts, in the hidden recesses of your heart. It is already here, working its way to the surface of your experience. What you may not realize is that every moment you spend doubting or second-guessing, every moment spent in disbelief, is simply a moment delaying the inevitable. Your miracle is not dependent on time or circumstances. It is already an energetic reality waiting for you to claim it, to believe it, to trust in it. You do not need to search for your miracle, nor do you need to chase it. It is within you, embedded in the very core of your being. The universe, which is boundless, infinite, and filled with possibilities, is always moving in harmony with your intentions. The miracle is already in motion, and it is constantly aligning itself with the vibrational frequency you emit. The key to experiencing it in your life is simply to raise your frequency, to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the truth that you are worthy of receiving it. The world outside may not yet show the evidence, but in the unseen world, the miracle is being carefully crafted. When you feel lost or hopeless, know that the divine is busy working on your behalf, making preparations, weaving events and opportunities into your path. You may not see the process unfolding, but it is happening. Your miracle is in the making, and it is closer than you think. Think about how the seed grows. In the beginning, there is no visible evidence that something is happening. The seed is buried in the soil, unseen, yet it is undergoing a transformation. It is breaking open, taking in nutrients, preparing to burst forth into the light. So too is your miracle. Just because you cannot yet see it does not mean it is not on its way. Just because you cannot see the seeds of your miracle sprouting in front of you does not mean they are not alive, preparing to grow into something magnificent. This is why it is essential for you to trust in the unseen. You do not have to understand the process. The miracle does not need to be explained to you. It only needs to be believed in. The miracle will come when you stop looking at your current reality and start focusing on the truth that your desires have already been fulfilled. As long as you keep looking at your current circumstances and believing they are the final word, the miracle will remain hidden from your view. But once you align with the truth that your miracle is already on its way, you will begin to see evidence of it. You will feel it stirring deep inside you, preparing you for its arrival. Your job now is to hold space for the miracle. Be open to it. Be willing to let go of the how, the when, and the why. The universe has its own perfect timing, and when you trust in it, you release the need for control. Understand that your role in the miracle is not to force it, but to allow it. Surrender to the process and trust that what is meant for you will arrive at the perfect time. The miracle cannot be rushed, and it cannot be delayed. It will come when you are ready, when you believe, when you trust. The miracle you are waiting for is not just a one-time event. It is an ongoing process of transformation. As you continue to align your thoughts and emotions with your desires, you open the door to a continuous flow of miracles. This is why it is so important to stay in a state of faith, to remain in alignment with your truth, to keep believing even when the world around you seems to contradict it. The more you stay in the vibration of your miracle, the more the universe will bring it to you in ways you cannot even imagine. When you feel uncertain, remember this. Uncertainty is simply the gap between where you are now and where you are going. It is a space where you are being stretched, where the universe is making room for something bigger to emerge. If you allow yourself to rest in that uncertainty, without fear, without doubt, the miracle will rush to meet you. The uncertainty is not a sign that your miracle is not coming. It is a sign that it is on its way, preparing to arrive at the perfect moment. Do not let the appearance of things fool you. The external world is a reflection of what is happening within you. Your circumstances are temporary, but your belief in your miracle is eternal. This is why you must continue to nurture your faith, even when things seem to be falling apart. The miracle is in the process of coming together. When things feel most uncertain, when the world seems darkest, that is when the miracle is closest. In those moments, trust that it is on the verge of manifestation. Know that the universe is not a random force. It is an intelligent energy that works in perfect harmony with your thoughts, desires, and beliefs. When you trust in this intelligence, you allow the universe to guide you to exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. The path to your miracle is already laid out before you. All you need to do is to trust the process. Take inspired action when guided, and let go of all doubts and fears. Every challenge, every obstacle is a part of the divine plan. They are not setbacks but setups. They are opportunities for you to grow, to strengthen your belief, and to increase your capacity to receive. When you shift your perspective and see every difficulty as an opportunity to build your faith, you remove all resistance to your miracle. Challenges are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones, leading you closer to the divine fulfillment that is waiting for you. One of the most important things you can do while waiting for your miracle is to express gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibration you can hold, and when you are in a state of gratitude, you are magnetizing your miracle toward you. When you are thankful for what you already have, for the blessings that are already in your life, you create space for even more blessings to flow in. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to your miracle. So take a moment every day to reflect on what you are grateful for. Let this gratitude fill your heart and watch how it begins to transform your life. It is also important to let go of any limiting beliefs or past experiences that tell you that you do not deserve your miracle. You are worthy of everything you desire. Your worth is not determined by your circumstances or by what you have done or not done. Your worth is inherent simply because you are. The universe does not withhold from you because you are not good enough. It gives freely because you are already deserving. Your miracle is not based on your past mistakes or your current situation. It is based on your ability to accept and believe that you are worthy. Take time each day to affirm your worthiness. Say to yourself, I am worthy of every good thing that comes into my life. I am deserving of my miracle. I am open and ready to receive all that is meant for me. These affirmations will shift your vibration and align you with the truth of who you are. And as you continue to affirm your worth, you will see that the miracle begins to take shape. The universe responds to your inner knowing, to your belief in your own worth. Your miracle is waiting for you right here, right now. It is already in motion, already unfolding, already on its way to you. The only thing you need to do is to get out of your own way. Stop doubting, stop questioning, stop resisting. Trust that it is already yours. Trust that it will come when the time is right, and know that it is closer than you think. So be ready to receive, be ready to believe, be ready to step into the life you have always dreamed of. The miracle is already yours. All you have to do is open your heart, your mind, and your spirit to receive it. As you stand on the threshold of this divine transformation, remember that the miracle you seek is already within you. It is not something to chase or wait for in the distant future, but something you must embrace in the present moment. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust in your own ability to receive. The universe is always working on your behalf, aligning circumstances, people, and events to bring your deepest desires to fruition. Do not be swayed by the appearance of the world around you. Keep your thoughts focused on the truth that your miracle is already unfolding just beyond the veil of your current perception. Stay in alignment with your dreams. Hold steadfast to your faith, and believe that what you desire is not only possible. So as you move forward, hold your head high with confidence and gratitude, knowing that your miracle is not a matter of if, but when. Be ready to welcome it into your life with open arms, for it is already yours. And remember, the greatest miracle of all is the power within you to create the life you have always dreamed of. Trust in that power and know that everything you need is already on its way to you. Today we gather with hearts open and spirits willing, united by a common pursuit, the desire to understand and harness the power of prayer and affirmation in our lives. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, we search for stability, for something that can anchor us amidst the storm. And it is in this search that we discover the profound impact that prayer and affirmation can have, not just as abstract concepts, but as tangible forces that shape our reality. Prayer, at its core, is a dialogue, a conversation between the human soul and the divine. It transcends mere words and enters the realm of the spirit, where intentions, desires, and emotions merge with the universal energy that binds us all. When we pray, we are not just speaking into the void, we are aligning our inner selves with a greater purpose, a higher calling. We are, in essence, tuning into a frequency that connects us to the very source of life. Prayer is not merely a ritual, it is a powerful tool that has the capacity to transform not only our circumstances, on the other hand, our very being. Our declarations of truth that we speak into existence. They are not just hopeful statements, they are powerful affirmations of what we believe to be possible. When we affirm something, we are planting seeds in the fertile soil of our subconscious mind, nurturing them with the water of belief and the sunlight of expectation. These seeds grow into the reality we experience, shaping our thoughts, our actions, and ultimately our destiny. But what happens when we combine these two forces, prayer and affirmation? When we pray with intention and affirm with conviction, we create a synergy that amplifies their individual power. Prayer aligns us with the divine will, and affirmation directs that divine energy towards specific outcomes. Together, they become a force that can move mountains, that can break through barriers, that can bring about the miraculous. In our gathering today, we are not just here to discuss these concepts in theory, we are here to explore how they can be applied in our daily lives. We will delve into the practical aspects of prayer and affirmation, learning how to use them as tools to navigate the challenges we face, to overcome obstacles, and to manifest the desires of our hearts. We will explore how prayer can provide us with guidance and clarity, and how affirmations can keep us focused and motivated on our journey. As we embark on this journey together, let us approach it with open minds and receptive hearts. Let us be willing to step beyond the limitations of our current understanding and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. For in doing so, we tap into a power that is greater than ourselves, a power that has the potential to change our lives in ways we have yet to imagine. In the realm of spiritual practice, the idea of connection with the divine is foundational to understanding the power of prayer. This connection transcends the physical world and reaches into the spiritual, where the limitations of time, space, and material existence no longer apply. When we speak of connecting with the divine, we are referring to a relationship that goes beyond religious rituals or doctrines. It is a profound and personal interaction with the source of all creation. At its essence, this connection is about aligning oneself with the infinite, the eternal presence that many believe governs the universe. This presence is often referred to as God, the Creator, or the universal consciousness, depending on one's spiritual or religious framework. Regardless of the name, the concept remains the same. There is a higher power that is intimately involved in the workings of the world and the lives of individuals. Prayer serves as the bridge between the human experience and this divine presence. It is through prayer that we reach out, seeking guidance, comfort, and support. But prayer is not a one-way street. It is not merely about presenting our needs or desires to a distant deity. It is about opening ourselves up to receive the wisdom, love, and energy that the divine offers. This exchange is what deepens our connection, making it more than just a ritual, but rather a transformative encounter. The act of prayer, when done with sincerity and openness, allows us to tap into a source of power and wisdom that is beyond our human capacity. It is in these moments of prayer that we find clarity in confusion, strength in weakness, and hope in despair. This is because the connection with the divine is not bound by our human limitations. It operates on a level that surpasses our understanding, where possibilities are endless and miracles can occur. Moreover, this connection is not confined to moments of formal prayer. It can be nurtured throughout our daily lives as we cultivate an awareness of the divine presence in all that we do. Whether through quiet meditation, gratitude, or simply acknowledging the beauty of the world around us, we can maintain and strengthen this connection. The more we do so, the more we begin to see the hand of the divine in our lives, guiding us, protecting us, and leading us toward our highest good. Through this connection, we also come to understand our true nature. We realize that we are not separate from the divine, but are, in fact, an expression of it. This realization can be life-changing, as it shifts our perspective from seeing ourselves as mere mortals bound by the physical world to understanding ourselves as spiritual beings with access to infinite potential. This awareness empowers us to live with purpose, to make choices that align with our higher self, and to contribute positively to the world around us. Connecting with the divine through prayer is therefore a deeply transformative practice. It reshapes our understanding of who we are and what we are capable of. It moves us from a place of isolation and fear to one of unity and love, where we are supported by a power far greater than our own. This connection is the foundation upon which the power of prayer rests, enabling us to navigate the challenges of life with grace, wisdom, and strength. Aligning our intentions through prayer is a powerful and essential aspect of spiritual practice. At its core, this alignment is about bringing our thoughts, desires, and actions into harmony with the will of the divine or the universal flow of life. When our intentions are aligned with this higher purpose, we tap into a source of energy and guidance that not only propels us forward, but also ensures that our efforts are in sync with a larger, more meaningful plan. Intentions are the driving force behind our actions. They shape our decisions, influence our behavior, and determine the outcomes we experience. However, not all intentions are created equal. Some may be rooted in fear, greed, or selfishness, while others stem from love, compassion, and a desire for the greater good. When we align our intentions with the divine, we elevate them from the realm of personal desires to a higher plane where they resonate with universal truth and wisdom. This process of alignment begins with self-reflection and prayer. Through prayer, we seek clarity on what truly matters and what aligns with our highest values and purpose. It is a time to quiet the noise of the external world and listen to the inner voice that speaks to us from a place of deep knowing. In this stillness, we can discern whether our intentions are coming from a place of ego or from a place of genuine connection to something greater than ourselves. When we pray with aligned intentions, we are not merely asking for our desires to be fulfilled, we are seeking to understand and embrace the divine will for our lives. This does not mean that our personal desires are irrelevant or unimportant, but rather that they are refined and elevated through this alignment process. As we align our intentions, we may find that some desires fall away, replaced by a deeper yearning for what truly serves our growth, well-being, and contribution to the world. This alignment also brings about a sense of peace and trust. When we know that our intentions are in harmony with the divine, we can move forward with confidence, knowing that we are supported by a force greater than ourselves. Challenges and obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become opportunities for growth and learning as we trust that they are part of the divine plan for our evolution. This trust allows us to release the need for control and surrender to the flow of life, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Furthermore, aligning our intentions with the divine does not mean relinquishing our power or agency. On the contrary, it empowers us to act with greater clarity, purpose, and effectiveness. When our intentions are aligned, we are not pushing against the current of life, but are moving with it, supported by a momentum that carries us toward our goals with greater ease and grace. This alignment creates a synergy between our personal will and the divine will, resulting in actions that are not only powerful, but also aligned with the highest good for all involved. Ultimately, the power of aligning our intentions through prayer lies in the harmony it creates between our inner world and the outer world. It bridges the gap between what we desire and what is destined for us, allowing us to live in a state of flow and fulfillment. By aligning our intentions, we become co-creators with the divine, participating in the unfolding of a reality that is rich with meaning, purpose, and divine grace. The transformative power of prayer lies in its ability to change not just our inner state, but also the circumstances around us. When we pray with intention and faith, we are engaging in a profound act of co-creation with the divine. This process is not about magically altering the world to fit our desires, but rather about aligning ourselves with a higher will and allowing that divine energy to flow through us, effecting change in our lives and the world around us. Prayer transforms circumstances by first transforming us. It shifts our perspective, helping us to see challenges as opportunities for growth and difficulties as lessons to be learned. When we pray, we open ourselves up to new possibilities, allowing our minds to move beyond the limitations of fear, doubt, or negativity. This mental and emotional shift often leads to inspired actions that can change the course of events in our lives. Moreover, prayer taps into a universal energy that has the power to influence the material world. Countless testimonies throughout history of prayers answered in seemingly miraculous ways, illnesses healed, relationships restored, and unforeseen opportunities arising. While the mechanisms of how this works may remain a mystery, what is clear is that prayer has the power to bring about change, not only within us, but also in the world around us. In essence, the transformative power of prayer is a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. When we pray, we are not merely petitioning a distant deity, we are activating a force that flows through all of existence. This force, when aligned with our sincere intentions, has the capacity to reshape reality, bringing about outcomes that are in harmony with the divine plan and our highest good. The power of words and belief is central to the practice of both prayer and affirmation. Words are not just sounds or symbols, they carry energy and intention that can shape our reality. When we speak words in prayer or through affirmations, we are essentially programming our minds and influencing the world around us. This is because words, when spoken with belief, have the ability to affect our thoughts, emotions, and actions, which in turn influence the outcomes we experience in life. Moreover, the words we use in prayer and affirmation serve as a direct communication with the divine or the universal consciousness. They are a way of expressing our deepest desires, fears, and hopes. When infused with belief, these words become potent tools for transformation. They not only shape our internal world, but also send out vibrations that can influence the external world. The power of words and belief is why many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of speaking with intention and maintaining faith in the outcomes we seek. In essence, the combination of words and belief in prayer and affirmation is a dynamic force that can create real change. It's a reminder that we are co-creators of our reality, and by carefully choosing our words and holding strong beliefs, we can align ourselves with the divine energy that shapes our lives. The synergy of prayer and affirmation is a powerful combination that amplifies the effects of each practice. While prayer connects us with the divine, seeking guidance, support, and alignment with a higher will, affirmations are declarations that shape our mindset and direct our focus towards specific outcomes. When these two practices are combined, they create a holistic approach to manifesting change in our lives. Prayer sets the foundation by aligning our intentions with the divine or universal energy. It allows us to express our deepest desires and concerns, inviting a higher power to guide us. This connection brings clarity and a sense of purpose, ensuring that our intentions are not just driven by personal desires, but are also in harmony with a greater plan. Affirmations, on the other hand, reinforce the intention for divine intervention by consistently reminding us of the outcomes, creating a space where we can receive insights. They help to reprogram our subconscious mind, replacing doubt and fear with confidence and positivity. By repeating affirmations, we keep our focus on our goals and maintain the belief that they are achievable. This consistent reinforcement helps to overcome internal resistance and aligns our thoughts and actions with our desired outcomes. When prayer and affirmation are used together, they create a powerful feedback loop. Prayer brings in the divine energy and guidance needed to set the right intentions, while affirmations keep us aligned with those intentions on a daily basis. This synergy ensures that our spiritual connection is not only maintained, but also actively works toward manifesting our desires in the physical world. It's a balanced approach that integrates spiritual connection with practical action, leading to more effective and sustained results. The manifestation of desires through prayer and affirmation is rooted in the idea that our thoughts and words have the power to shape our reality. When we pray, we are not only seeking divine guidance, but also setting intentions for what we wish to manifest in our lives. These prayers, when combined with affirmations, act as a powerful tool for bringing our desires into reality. Prayer is the act of communicating our deepest hopes, dreams, and needs to the divine. It's a moment of connection where we express what we desire and trust that the divine energy will guide us toward it. This process of setting intentions in prayer is the first step in manifesting our desires. It's about clarifying what we want and aligning ourselves with the energy that can help bring it to fruition. Affirmations, on the other hand, are the daily reminders that keep us focused on our desires. They are positive statements that reinforce our intentions and help to reshape our beliefs and attitudes. By consistently affirming what we want to manifest, we train our subconscious mind to believe in the possibility of these desires coming true. This belief is crucial because it influences our actions and decisions, aligning them with the outcomes we wish to achieve. Together, Prayer and affirmation create a powerful synergy for manifestation. Prayer sets the spiritual foundation, inviting divine support and aligning our intentions with a higher purpose. Affirmations then reinforce these intentions, keeping us focused and motivated. This combination not only strengthens our belief in the possibility of our desires, but also energizes the process of manifestation, turning our hopes into reality. Through this practice, we are reminded that we are active participants in the creation of our reality. By consciously using prayer and affirmation, we harness the power of our thoughts and words to bring about the outcomes we seek. Overcoming obstacles is a crucial aspect of any journey toward personal growth and fulfillment, and prayer and affirmation can be powerful tools in this process. Life is full of challenges, and how we approach these obstacles often determines whether we are able to overcome them or become overwhelmed by them. Prayer and affirmation provide the mental and spiritual resilience needed to navigate through difficulties with grace and strength. Prayer is a means of seeking divine assistance and wisdom when we face obstacles. It allows us to surrender our worries and fears to a higher power, trusting that we are not alone in our struggles. Through prayer, we can find the courage and clarity needed to face challenges head-on. It offers us a sense of peace and reassurance, reminding us that there is a greater plan at work and that we are supported in our efforts to overcome adversity. Affirmations, on the other hand, reinforce a positive mindset in the face of challenges. When we affirm our strength, resilience, and ability to overcome obstacles, we train our minds to focus on solutions rather than problems. This positive reinforcement helps us to stay motivated and persistent, even when the road ahead seems difficult. Affirmations keep our thoughts aligned with our goals, preventing us from falling into patterns of doubt or negativity that can hinder our progress. Together, prayer and affirmation create a powerful support system for overcoming obstacles. Prayer connects us with divine guidance and strength, while affirmations keep our mindset positive and focused. This combination empowers us to face challenges with confidence, knowing that we have both spiritual support and a resilient mindset to help us navigate through any difficulties. By using these tools, we can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and emerge stronger on the other side. Guidance and clarity are among the most profound benefits of incorporating prayer and affirmation into our lives. In a world filled with distractions, uncertainties, and complex decisions, finding a clear path forward can often feel overwhelming. Prayer and affirmation serve as powerful tools to cut through the noise, offering us the direction and insight we need to navigate our lives with purpose and confidence. Prayer is a direct line to divine wisdom. When we pray, we open ourselves to receiving guidance from a higher power, whether we conceive of this power as God, the universe, or our inner higher self. This act of reaching out for guidance is a way of acknowledging that we don't have all the answers and that we are willing to be led by a force greater than our individual understanding. Through prayer, we can receive clarity on difficult decisions, insights into complex situations, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing we are on the right path. Affirmations complement this by keeping us grounded and focused on the clarity we seek. By regularly affirming statements such as "I am guided by divine wisdom" or "clarity flows to me with ease," we reinforce our trust in the guidance we receive through prayer. Affirmations help to maintain a clear and positive mindset, which is essential for recognizing and acting on the guidance we are given. They keep us aligned with our intentions and prevent us from being swayed by doubt or confusion. Together, prayer and affirmation create a powerful framework for living with greater clarity and direction. Prayer invites the guidance we need, and affirmations ensure that we remain open and attuned to that guidance. This combination allows us to move through life with a sense of purpose, making decisions with confidence and navigating challenges with a clear, focused mind. The empowerment of the subconscious mind is a key benefit of practicing prayer and affirmation. The subconscious mind is a powerful force that shapes our beliefs, behaviors, and ultimately our reality. It operates beneath the surface of our conscious awareness, influencing our thoughts and actions in profound ways. By engaging in prayer and affirmation, we can directly impact the subconscious mind, harnessing its power to create positive changes in our lives. Prayer is a way to communicate with the deeper aspects of our being. When we pray, we are not only reaching out to a higher power, but also speaking to the core of who we are. Prayer helps to instill a sense of peace, trust, and connection within our subconscious mind. It reassures us that we are supported and guided, which can transform deep-seated fears and doubts into faith and confidence. Over time, this repeated connection through prayer can rewire the subconscious mind to be more aligned with positivity and divine guidance. Together, prayer and affirmation serve as a powerful duo for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Prayer opens the door to divine support and inner peace, while affirmations continually reinforce the positive beliefs that we want to cultivate. This empowerment of the subconscious mind leads to lasting transformation, enabling us to act with confidence, make decisions aligned with our highest good, and manifest the life we desire. Through this practice, we gain control over the unseen forces that shape our reality, allowing us to live more purposefully and effectively. The potential for miraculous change is one of the most profound aspects of engaging in prayer and affirmation. Both practices connect us to a higher power and tap into the vast possibilities that exist beyond our immediate perception. Prayer invites divine intervention, opening us up to solutions, opportunities, and outcomes that may seem impossible by ordinary means. It is through prayer that many people experience events that defy logic, whether it's a sudden healing, an unexpected breakthrough, or a dramatic shift in circumstances. Affirmations, on the other hand, align our thoughts and energy with these possibilities. By consistently affirming positive outcomes and holding on to the belief that change is not only possible, but inevitable, we create a mindset that is receptive to miracles. The power of belief cannot be underestimated. When we truly believe in the potential for miraculous change, we are more likely to recognize and act on the opportunities that lead to those outcomes. Together, prayer and affirmation create an environment where miracles can happen. They shift our focus from limitations to possibilities, from doubt to faith, enabling us to experience transformations that transcend the ordinary and open us up to the extraordinary. As we reflect on the profound journey we've undertaken today, it's clear that prayer and affirmation are far more than just spiritual practices. They are powerful tools for transformation, guidance, and the manifestation of our deepest desires. We've explored how these practices, individually potent, become even more effective when combined, creating a synergy that can change not only our inner world, but also the reality around us. We began by understanding the essential role of connection with the divine. This connection is the foundation of all that follows, anchoring us in a relationship with a higher power that provides support, guidance, and a sense of purpose. Through prayer, we align ourselves with this divine energy, opening the door to wisdom and strength that far exceeds our human limitations. Next, we discuss the importance of aligning our intentions with this higher will. When our desires and actions are in harmony with divine purpose, we are not just pursuing personal goals, but participating in a larger, more meaningful plan. This alignment transforms our intentions from mere wishes into powerful forces for good, capable of bringing about real change in our lives. The transformative power of prayer was another key aspect of our discussion. We saw how prayer doesn't just change our circumstances, but also transforms us from within. It shifts our perspective, enabling us to see challenges as opportunities and to approach life with a sense of peace and resilience. This transformation is further enhanced by the power of words and belief. When we speak with intention and believe in the truth of our words, we activate the subconscious mind and set in motion the forces that shape our reality. We then explored the dynamic interplay between prayer and affirmation. Prayer connects us to the divine, setting the stage for our intentions, while affirmations keep us focused and aligned with those intentions. Together, they create a powerful feedback loop that reinforces our connection with the divine and ensures that our actions are consistent with our highest goals. As we delved into the manifestation of desires, we recognized the importance of both prayer and affirmation in bringing our dreams to life. Prayer invites divine assistance, while affirmations keep our minds and hearts aligned with the outcomes we seek. This combination not only makes our desires more attainable, but also ensures that they are in harmony with the greater good. Through prayer, we draw on divine strength and guidance, while affirmations help us maintain a positive, solution-oriented mindset. This dual approach empowers us to face challenges with confidence, turning potential setbacks into stepping stones on our path to success. Guidance and clarity were also highlighted as key outcomes of regular prayer and affirmation. In a world full of distractions and uncertainties, these practices help us cut through the noise and find a clear direction forward. They allow us to make decisions with confidence, knowing that we are supported by divine wisdom and a focused, positive mindset. We also examine the empowerment of the subconscious mind. By engaging in prayer and affirmation, we reprogram our subconscious to support our goals, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. This transformation at the deepest level of our being enables us to act with confidence and manifest the life we truly desire. Finally, we considered the potential for miraculous change. When prayer and affirmation are combined, they create an environment where miracles can happen. By aligning ourselves with divine energy and consistently affirming our faith in positive outcomes, we open ourselves to possibilities that transcend the ordinary. In conclusion, prayer and affirmation are not just practices to be used in times of need. They are powerful tools for living a life of purpose, clarity, and abundance. By embracing these practices, we align ourselves with a higher power, transform our inner and outer worlds, and open the door to a life filled with miracles and profound change. As we move forward from this gathering, let us carry with us the knowledge that we have the power to shape our reality, guided by the divine and empowered by our own beliefs. Let us commit to using prayer and affirmation not just as a response to life's challenges, but as a proactive approach to living a life of purpose, peace, and joy.